So when you're with David Rockefeller, are you in their estate? Are you in their house? Are you around their family? And if you are, who
Not
is...
around their family, no. But I was around, I was in 3 of his estates, as I said, and I was around his staff.
Did their staff know what was going on with you or no?
I was in bed with him. And they acted like nothing was happening.
You were in bed with them.
And the staff knew and was there, and they were just acting like that was all normal. I went shopping on Madison Avenue with him. He bought me some dresses and some clothes. And everybody, you can imagine, everybody's so happy to see him, so happy to serve him.
You don't think they're going to think it's weird that a young girl is with a very powerful billionaire?
I don't think today people would think that was weird because there's such a great desire to please those people. But this is 1972. Nobody thought anything. I could have been taken anywhere out in the open. A lot of it was out in the open, and nobody would have thought a single thing. These people were just so happy to serve him. He told his staff that I was his niece from Paris. Who cares?
While they're seeing you in bed with them.
Well, he didn't say it then, but they did see, but they acted like nothing was happening. I don't know if they were also controlled or if they were the right kind of personality. Or, I don't know. But I saw a woman and a butler, a woman and a man. Only those two, and that was in the house in New York.
How did they treat you?
Very nice.
They were good to you?
Very.
How was he to you?
Well, most of the time he had this excitement. So a pedophile gets excited around children. And so there's a way in which they can start to feel alive when they're with children, because it's their own little child that maybe is dead inside of them that's sort of starting to come to life, because they relate to children in that way. They see they're trying to revive their own deadness, which dead from abuse or whatever it is. You know, they're trying to revive something. So they're seeing children at a certain age, usually the age that they were abused. And he was excited. And he was excited not only of being around me, and of course a child is also not somebody who's going to point out your flaws, yeah, right? A real partner will point to your flaws. And he had a slave who was already a child slave, who was, thinking the world of him, and that made him feel really good. So he was excited. And he was also excited at the idea of what he was making me into, because this persona that he was creating, that I was supposed to be a French singer, actress, and he was excited to be the secret man owner behind that persona. And I was sold during that year already, when I was still supposedly in training to become that persona. I was already probably sold. I mean, I was given to a German chancellor at the time. And that was 𝗧𝗿𝗄𝗆, who I was driven to Germany. So the Belgians were the Belgian handlers would drive me to Germany, and then I would spend time with 𝗧𝗿𝗄𝗆, who would take me to like little hotels. And again, no questions asked. Yeah, him.